Hello, good morning students. Welcome in SDIT online classes. मैं रामपाल प्रजापत from electrical department, श्री दिगंबर इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ इंजीनियरिंग एंड टेक्नोलॉजी दौसा। डियर स्टूडेंट, आज के लेक्चर में हम स्टडी करेंगे फ्रीक्वेंसी डिपेंडेंट ऑफ लोड, पावर सिस्टम फर्स्ट, पार्ट 18. So in this lecture we will study types of load and effect of change in frequency on load or variation in load. Basically we know that loads are classified into three, mostly resistive load, inductive load and capacitive load. But in power system most of the load are resistive and inductive loads. Resistive loads are frequency independent and power loss in resistance is equal to I square R. That is independent of frequency. There is no change in frequency. There is no effect of frequency change. For example, light, lamps, oven, etc. come under resistive load. But inductive loads are dependent on frequency. There is variation in frequency and characteristic of inductive load also changes because inductance or inductive reactance is the function of frequency. Similarly for capacitive reactance is also function of frequency. So first of all, we will discuss about introduction part. In power system, there are three types of power: active power, reactive power and apparent power. Active power is related to frequency control and reactive power is related to voltage control. It means active power is controlled by change in frequency and reactive power is controlled by change in voltage. Now important factors are constant of frequency and voltage to determine quality of power system. Control of active and reactive power is essential parameter. It means for smooth operation of power system, both frequency and voltage should be controlled or constant. But in power system, load is not constant, it is changeable, due to which active and reactive power demand towards the load side changes continuously, due to which voltage and frequency of the system also affected. First say active power and frequency control. Means active power is controlled by change in frequency. If constant frequency, satisfactory operation of power system. Means if frequency is constant, power system will run continuously or smoothly. Now, the considerable drop in frequency could result in high magnetizing current. In high magnetizing current in induction motors and transformers. It means if there is slight change in frequency or drop in frequency, then magnetizing current in induction machines like induction motors and transformer increases, due to which losses in the machine increase, which may damage to the winding of the machine or create harmonics. Now, frequency of system is dependent on active power balance. Means if in the system if active power is in balance, frequency is constant. So to maintain frequency, active power of the system should be constant, which is dependent on load. So change in active power demand at one point is reflected throughout the system by change in frequency. It means in a power system, if there is change in frequency at any point or any bus, which affects to the frequency of all the system, because heavy load cause drop in frequency, because when load is increased in the system, active power drawn by the load increase, due to which system frequency decrease. So to control the frequency, generation within each area has to be controlled. Means in interconnected power system or grid system, to maintain control frequency, generation of each power plant should be controlled. Means there should be a controller at each generation to control the active power generation, due to which frequency can be controlled. So control of generation and frequency is referred to as load frequency control, that is LFC. First is fundamental of speed governing system. Now in this system, there is a speed governor or governing system is connected at the generation point to control the active power. In this block diagram, input is steam or water. There is a control valve. Input is applied to the turbine, and turbine is connected to the generator. The generator is connected to the load. When load is constant, input steam or water is also constant. So speed of turbine is also constant, and speed of generator is also constant. So active power generated by the generator is also constant. Now, if there is slight change in load or variation in load, variation in load, then active power demand increase, generator speed increase, generator is connected to turbine, turbine also increase, speed also increase, and it is met by the input supply. Means we have to increase the input supply by opening the valve or gates. Or if in the power system load demand is decreased, then generator speed increase, turbine speed also connected to generator, which is also affected. Steam input is also affected. Means we have to control the valve. Input is reduced. So if there is an increase in load, we have to increase input supply by opening the valve. And if load decrease, we have to close the valve, or we have to control the input supply or steam flow to the turbine. There are some terms that, for example, Tm is mechanical torque, Te is electrical torque, Pm is mechanical power, Pe is electrical power, and Pl is load power. So generator responds to load change. If load change, then instantaneous change in T means electric power torque of the generator also change, which cause mismatch between Tm and Te. Means when there is sudden change in load, then Te of the machine affect, which affect to the Tm, that is the torque of turbine or mechanical torque, results variation in speed. It means if load increase, load is increased, then Te electric torque produced should also require more input, means Te decrease, due to which Tm decrease and power P input is increased. P input increase, Tm increase, Te increase, and Pm increase. Similarly, when there is reduction in load, then speed of the machine also affected. Means a generator comes in relax and its speed increases suddenly. So to control the speed of the generator which is connected to the turbine speed should be controlled. Turbine speed is controlled by the control of valve or by the control of governing valve. Means if load decrease, we have to close the gate and input should be decreased. Load increase, input should be increased to control the frequency or to meet the load demand. This is the function of load frequency control. Similarly, relationship between torque speed as a function of electric and mechanical torque. In the given block diagram, that is Tm mechanical torque, Te electrical torque, this is Gs gain part, and this is delta omega r, change in speed of rotor. S is Laplace operator Tm is mechanical torque per unit, Te is electrical torque per unit, Ta is accelerating torque, H is inertia constant, and delta omega r is rotor speed deviation, means variation in speed of the rotor. So relationship between power and torque P is equal to omega r dot T, where omega r is angular speed of the rotor. So by considering a small variation or a small deviation, that is denoted by del from initial value described by subscript O or 0, we may write P is equal to P0 plus delta P. What is delta P? Delta P is the change in input power. P0 is initial input. Similarly, T is torque, T0 is initial torque, and delta T is variation in torque. Similarly, omega r is angular frequency of rotor, omega 0 is initial frequency, and del omega r is change in frequency. So from equation P0 plus del P is equal to cosec omega 0 plus del omega r into cosec T0 plus del T. In this equation, higher order terms are neglected, then we obtain del P is equal to omega 0 del T plus T0 del omega r. Therefore, del Pm minus del Pe, that is delta Pm is change in mechanical power, del P is change in electrical power, that is the output of generator, del Pm is the output of change in output of turbine or mechanical power, that is equal to omega 0 cosec del Tm minus del Te plus del Tm0 minus del Te0 dot del omega, where del Tm0 is initial mechanical power, del Te0 is initial electrical power, and del omega r is change in angular speed of the rotor. Since in the steady state electrical and mechanical torque are equal, so Tm0 is equal to Te0. Means if the system is in steady state condition, then Tm electrical power torque should be equal to mechanical torque. Then speed of the machine is controlled, due to which active power output of the generator is also controlled. With the speed expressed in per rate omega 0 is equal to 1, then del Pm minus del Pe is equal to del Pm minus del Te. Means change in power mechanical or difference of mechanical to electrical power is equal to difference of mechanical torque to electrical torque. Now it can be expressed in terms of del Pm and del Pe. Del Pm is change in mechanical power and delta Pe is change in electrical power. So in this block diagram, delta Pm variation in input, delta Pe variation in output. 1 upon ms is gain function. Delta omega r is variation in speed. So within the range of speed variation, the turbine mechanical power is essentially a function of valve or gate position, which is independent of frequency. Load response to frequency deviation. For resistive load, for example lighting and heating load, The electrical power is independent of frequency. Means a resistive load is independent on frequency, but in motor load or inductive load such as fan, pump, electrical power changes with frequency due to change in motor speed. So overall frequency dependent characteristic of a composite load is del PE is equal to del PL plus D dot del omega R, where del PE is electrical power, change in electrical power, delta PL is change in load power, and D dot del omega R, where D is load damping constant, and D dot del omega R is frequency sensitive load change. Delta PL is non-frequency sensitive load change. So D is known as percentage change in load for 1% change in frequency. Typical value of D is 1 to 2%. If D is equal to 2 means 1% change in frequency, 2% change in load. It means if there is change in frequency 1%, load will change 2%. The system block diagram including the effect of load damping is connected in this figure. Del PM, del PL, variation in load power, D, damping factor, del omega, change in rotor speed. It can be reduced del PM, del PL, 1 upon ms plus D. Absence of speed governor. If in the system speed governor is not connected, then system response to load change determined by the inertia constant and damping constant. Steady state speed deviation. The change in load exactly compensated by the variation in load due to frequency sensitivity. It means if in the system is not running system, then change in load is determined by the inertia constant of the machine. High inertia machine is more stable. Low inertia machine is less stable. But in modern power generation system, speed governor is connected to control the speed, which control the frequency or active power demand of the load. Thank you. So in this lecture, we have studied about the types of load and effect of variation in load, how load change and change in load affect to the frequency of the system. Thank you for today's class.